tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Run, Roach.
So this is the haunted house. Inhabitant clearly left in a hurry, but a specter would have attacked me already. Scattered salt. Probably to drive ghosts away. Pointless superstition. Air flowing through this crack. There's something in there. No one's been here in a while. Looks like a journal. Not the root of any ordinary plant. Must be magic. And elemental. Pretty powerful too. Gotta go deeper. Need to open the passage somehow. Something clicked. Almost managed to break its magic bonds. Ceiling would have caved in if not for this support all around.
Yeah? You flee to Maria too? You don't look well. Welcome to Honeyfield,
Yeah,
traveler.
well?
Yeah.
Rogue, there's somebody
Yeah.
coming.
Hollifer,
Nice to meet you.
I know who you are.
Worried about the...
That's right.
as far as my reward's concerned.
As you wish. Fail to rid us of the Phantom and we'll go belly up anyway. I shall look upon your fee as an investment.
So it's a deal?
It is. It is.
You do realize this apiarian phantom,
I did.
and he stings up
None.
farmhand who...
Too late for that.
where the phantom appeared.
I'll go. This way. Follow me.
Where do you get the idea it was an apiarian phantom?
This beekeeper's institution. When this manage the bees' offspring, the phantom appears. He destroys the hives and kills the bees, so that no one can use these noble creatures for a noble purpose.
Sicked your bees on the competition, eh?
No, father recently signed a contract with the Redanians.
So the phantom's from Nilfgaard.
Hey, look at this one.
This is the place. Here's where the Phantom killed.
Covered in frost. Cold must have killed the bees. Blood. Dried and blackened, so several days old. Must be where the farmhand died. Phantom's got an already clues will lead me, and it's pretty damn heavy. Tracks disappear in the water. Doubt anything's hiding in this puddle they call a lake. Need to check the other side, see if the trail goes on. Show me a pond, and I'll show you the dragons. But they didn't destroy the hives.
How you like that silver?
Can't squeeze through here. Gotta find another way in. It's locked.
I got the key right here. The father began building this house for Bernie, but ran out of coin. It's been standing half finished since.
Wonderful hiding place for whatever destroyed your hives. I'm going in. You go home and bar your door. Who knows what might come out of there. Apiarian phantom my ass. It's a hound of the wild hunt. How did it end up here? Roach will run you down. Your Hyperion Phantom was a hound of the Wild Hunt.
Eternal fire! Hounds run with the Wild Hunt as well.
About 2 weeks back, I woke suddenly in the night, saw the hunt streaking across the sky.
Hound must have gotten separated then. Couldn't go back, so it hid in the empty house. It's hardly compensation for your losses, but at least the hound won't destroy any more hives.
Thank you, Witcher. It's true. Nothing like hiring a specialist. Enough for today, boys. Let's go home.
Yeah.
We have a big day tomorrow.
Don't dare call
Rebuild
me
the
back.
hive undestroyed.
You're on everyone's tongues, you know.
You've seen the new waitresses.
Can I help someone?
Yes?
House shouldn't give you any more trouble.
Truly? Why, the estate's
Earth elemental trapped in the cellar. It was just trying to get it.
far more interesting than a ghost, that's certain. The cellar you mentioned, is it an estate to be furnished?
Hard to say.
Oh, we shall see. Don't be brash.
Coin and fame aplenty now, eh? Seek to come drones like nothing.
I believe I shall stop coming here.
Whoa! Watch out, we're not for something.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in a putrid grove.
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folks.
That why you think I should look for my
I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove.
I wouldn't know.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars.
And watch yourself.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
It's Menga.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Herbs, roots, just turn to healing? Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions. boxes. Never knew how to drop them on the floor. Two rows of remembrance. All dried up.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Greetings.
Well, well, what happened here? Well, well.
You seen the new waitresses?
They're worth seeing all this living witcher.
Don't bother me, please. Don't bother. Oh,
Never rains but it pours. Ow!
Threatening strike.
might I have a
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
As they say, a bastard is back and picks his teeth with an axe. But there is all's in order.
Help a poor fella out. Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
Never said I knew where you were going. Just think we're going in the same direction.
Then you best change yours.
Yes, handsome. Fortune favour you.
Nosy bugger. Hmm?
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
Me. You have my word.
A freak's bilgy gas, not more. How stupid do you think I am? Grab the horse, son. Smash the bugger. Stop! Enough!
Got a simple question. Where's the putrid grove?
In Lacehalls.
What is the
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
See, just got 'em.
What? Yeah.
Village are you from?
Willows. It's into the area. Goes right from the zero.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Doing some sight.
My brother-in-law was curious.
Take a look.
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated kill at me things.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah.
What are you? Wouldn't mind if you... See you.
What ails you? Fit in Hazway.
Thank you, my lord.
Convince those knaves on the city.
Scary monster after all. Good thing we got you. And Sonic.
Arms for the poor.
Look what I found! That's a purse necklace. Get it. Shine in the street to yourself. You look me straight in the eyes and lied.
How are things?
Good. More and more people come to our secret clinics looking for help.
Banker's house not scared enough anymore.
I guess incurable disease is more terrifying.
In that case, I'll coming in.
You are
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad, farting around about the hallowed...
Apparently not.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more? Well? Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily front. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to.
I need that package, Klug. I've got to...
It must be on the canal bed.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that.
Near the crane.
I didn't expect...
Wanted to freshen up anyway.
Stop. Hear that?
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his...
You were lucky this time, but... You'd better...
Take care of yourself, Klug.
You were lucky this time. Greetings! Greetings!
Well? Well? Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. He's got a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Newman. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But no... Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true expert. But I'd prefer you...
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing beforehand, another after the fact.
Very well. Your first installment.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. Hurry, girl. This granary's cozy and all, but I'd still rather be somewhere else. I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents...
They'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they can't. Look for crevices and drops.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. Just a fact.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rest.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, I'll have them all to top. Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Don't know yet. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt!
If you say so.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Looking for a break.
You should have run.
Get it from both sides!
Bastard hired me on trap and child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know... There's an Oneiromancer in town, Kareen.
Never trusted in dreamers a bit.
Kareen's been very effective. You should at least... She's taken a job close by.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely set.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Eternal fire. Protect King Raditz.
Oh,
Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Ow!
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for
You've come to the right place, then. Corrine is in...
Why do you need to know that?
I bought this property a short...
What are the symptoms? Not interested in what's going on?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting...
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Blood! Don't...
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Way to the next room's blocked. Stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy, a riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please. Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her awake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like, you give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her...
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big end chases...
Why do you live in...
Tell you a secret. The bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bank.
Gave the banker a really big scare.
I don't want...
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you...
A deal?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the bank...
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes?
I don't hear that often.
Now go wake that sleepyhead.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak.
A bit of both. A demon. Yeah. Pretty horrid.
So many crap.
Ooh.
Shut off, Osmunch.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, done right,
Got a problem?
Played at Horsan's Den lately.
Look!
Stopped going there after they sold me dirty fish tech. There's good. Word is, Wiley's fallen out with the rest of the big four.
Ship's ready.
Give me some time to
prepare all your... The folk in this city. Racial hygiene.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone...
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotion.
What do you see in your dream?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift, like, at times, nightmare.
Let's begin.
To start with,
What for?
do as I ask, please. I need the strong...
Siri. The woman's name is Siri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Never thought I'd actually meet the Years later, I was in the Broccolon. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her. Siri came out of Broccolon with me.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be
Yes.
No need to rush.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War. I had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day. Knew then that Ciri was maturing.
I see.
Yes.
In that case,
it was after her time training. We'd been separated. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free... I remember fighting side by side with... It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword.
these memories.
I have more to...
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The second... There was still tension in the... I tried to do something. A boy with a pitchfork. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has...
I remember Ciri having trouble... Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. I know it took her a while to gain control.
I see.
Yeah. They call Ciri... She didn't really understand. I just know there's... And that Ciri...
I see.
She's a child.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burnt... The prophecies claim the world's destroyed.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy. I see.
No.
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone... The emo...
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself... You must take my hand.
Mm-hmm. If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she...
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion.
At times the dreams come up.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the Rosemary time in their will.
The Rosemary and...
As you enter the city through the red light district, you...
Dandelion inherited a...
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. Yes. Yes.
The eternal fire protects us. Dwarfs, she-gnomes, and a two-headed she-troll.
You that madman wanted us out to scare you. Everyone. Ah!
ones, the Danians.
What a smack!
Greetings.
No discounts.
Oh.
I never come back, you stinking staggies.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure. Show me what you got. Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Come on. Please. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
God.
Fuck off, Geralt.
There's a few things.
Let me guess.
Triss and I talked. Cleared as for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Neat.
I will. Some other time.
Meaning?
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around.
Prime idea. I say we start in the ground.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lettenhove, reading someone else's letters, Master of the Seven from the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big.
By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto. Annual balladry contest. Silver laurel awarded to Master Dandelion.
Prince Hereward himself did the honours, and the feast afterwards to celebrate the laureates. Dandelion taught us fight the yodel, and I... another
time. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Still here?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers.
Actually, glad you're still... Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach, and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. Thus the fool took it as a compliment, till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cub.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
Yes. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred...
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
A figure most rare. Her name... Well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for Elven.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can...
Why?
See, Elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Well...
Lice it, you mangy dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jack. Oh, we need another dunker down the night.
Julia claims you.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time.
What you hollering for, stupid?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead.
Vespula's got someone else.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered.
All right.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either our clothes are...
Sorry. Didn't...
A woman's lot. Oh, well. I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember...
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And... no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion asked you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bar? I don't know.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean... What's new, Witcher?
A mind's like war, never know when you're done for.
Ah!